Welcome to your Cancer horoscopes for the week ending June 15th. And we are kicking off the first few hours of the week with the moon in Cancer. We ended the week with the moon in Cancer last week. We're unfortunately dealing with the last few hours of it pretty early on Sunday. It'll be hopefully done and over with by the end of the day on Sunday. But of course, the moon is in a pretty big challenge, I have to say, as it's leaving with a T square with Mars and Pluto. The moon's focus and Cancer's focus is on those that support you. And with Pluto really influencing those you love, and Mars really there on the cusp of your goals, your financial goals, is really coming through with that influence. Kind of feels like things are not lining up in terms of having conversations with the people that you should be able to trust about those long-term financial goals, which creates a lot of tension and an emotional response, obviously, because of course the moon is very much a part of that. However, the moon is also part of a grand sextile with Jupiter and Neptune as well. Jupiter also focused on long-term goals. Neptune is focused on relationships. So I kind of feel like the way that the two are sort of working, it's like I've sort of been in this situation where you're standing there in front of somebody specific and you expect them to help you. You expect them to be there for you. That's their function in your life. And they're not holding up their end of the bargain for whatever their reason is. Maybe they can't, sometimes it's just that they can't, and you're not seeing the other people that might be there to help you. And when we're talking about financial goals, this is I think the most important thing, okay, is that you can't judge what you do based on what other people do. Your goals are different. The amount of money that you make is different. Where you want to get with your financial goals is different. So it's not such a cut and dry, black and white answer for everybody. And if you have somebody, I mean, this is like the quintessential your parents always telling you how to do things the way they always did, because that's a tried and true way, knowing that these days it's very different. There's a lot more options, or the options are very different. So broaden your vision a little bit. Don't just focus on what one person says you should do, or one person's advice, but get advice from lots of different people to get lots of different ideas to find the idea that is the most comfortable for you. When we're talking about money and cancers, money is security. And with Vespa influencing your sign for the rest of the week, because there's no other planets to influence things, at least for a couple more weeks anyways, Vespa's all about security and really focusing her energy on those that support you. Well, you can support yourself by having a nest egg in the bank also, because money is security when it comes down to it. Even if you don't have the security of somebody else, this is something that you can provide for yourself. And that's why it's such a big decision. And that's why it becomes such an emotional decision. I feel that decisions made about money is an emotional decision to a point. Okay. Because again, the security that you feel from building up that money does make you feel good. And that's where you should use your feelings to make those decisions. However, it's also not an emotional decision. We have a tendency to overthink all the different ways that money comes in, and it freaks us out and it makes us scared and it makes us feel like, the money is so far away that we just can't reach it. That's where it shouldn't be an emotional decision because you can make money. You can always make money. I know even in this economy right now, which is crazy, you can still always make money. You can still always get a job. And you can go park cars, you can go, I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do. You don't even have to get a job. You can deliver food and drive people around. I mean, there's so many different opportunities in the world right now, even in the economic place that we're in. The more you overthink it and panic about it, the less you're actually going to do about the problem. And that's where it being an emotional thing is not necessarily all that great for you. So once the moon is out of there, just, go back to your Zen and make the decision that is best for you, the one that makes you feel what you want to feel when you look at it, if that makes sense. So that's what I have for you guys this week. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. I should hopefully be seeing you next week, but I do want to say that things are just getting absolutely crazy in my life right now. So hopefully my intention is to continue with the horoscopes, but just in case, check out my membership. I do a video every single week for my members that is this specific reading geared toward you personally. And that's something that's not going to change. That is going to keep on. We're going to keep on keeping on with that one for sure. I will definitely make time for that. And if you have any questions about it or you want to see what the video is like, because it is on YouTube unlisted, so only members can see it, let me know and I'll send you a link so you can check it out. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. I will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys make it a great week because you always can. You always brighten up the day, you Cancers. I love that about you. I'll see you next week. Make it a great one.